Welcome back to Intentionally Unintelligent. We got the man versus woman debate. We got our co-hosts, Angelo and Chris, going up against Autumn and Diana from the Ruthless Twins podcast.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
The topics are going to be for the Battle of the Sexes. We got 5 rounds and 5 questions in each round.
Let's do this.
I will pick a winner depending on your answers. Round 1, we have decided that the men are going to go first. We flipped the coin. So round 1, question 1.
Yes.
Is it a red flag if your partner goes to the club more often than not?
You want to take this one, my friend?
Is it a red flag if your partner goes to the club more often than not? Man. I see that as a little bit of a red flag, yeah. I mean, listen, if you're going out to the club with your significant other or, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, fine. You find the middle ground. Try to keep yourself maybe like, I don't know, once a month you guys go out to the club. But I feel like if you're trying to go out to the club every weekend with your girls or vice versa, with your boys every single weekend, it's a little bit of a red flag to me. But
I know that, like, if I was going to Miami or Vegas or anything like that to, like, go out or, like, go to Manhattan without my girl with me, I know that I'm going there, to get attention from the opposite sex, like, 100% of the time, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing there. I know I'm wearing my nice outfit, I got my arms out, you know what I mean? Like, we all know what's going on. What are you going to the club for other than to get attention and dance with other people, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Come on, man.
I guess.
You girls want to take this?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a red flag. I think you're for the streets. I think that it's like a special occasion type thing, especially if you're in a relationship. Like, why are we going in the club every weekend? Like, what are we celebrating, And by yourself, 100% red flag. Like, you're for the streets. Why would I entertain that? You are looking for attention from the opposite sex, 100%.
Literally what you said. Like, if you're going to the club, even guys' night, it's literally for attention for the opposite sex. It's not for, let's enjoy the guys. Like, the girls will go out, enjoy, girl time, dance, like friends, drinks, whatever. But
depending on the
the
group of
guys,
girls.
negative.
If you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, would you go on another guy's table?
No, 100% no.
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
Us personally, we literally
bad.
would not even entertain a guy. Guys ask me can I buy you a drink? No, I can buy my own. Thank you.
Respect.
Single or not. That's just
Would you
been
buy another
me.
guy a drink if he was single?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, depending
If
on
I
how the
was single,
conversation's going.
Yeah, like if you really like the
I
guy.
don't even let guys buy me drinks
All right.
if I'm single.
Okay.
Would I buy them a drink? I don't know,
You
actually.
could offer it.
And I know we all agree, but what I will say is it is okay to be in a relationship and want to go out, let's say with your friends to a bar one night.
You said to a club.
Even if you wanted to go to the club, even if you wanted to go to the club, like, I feel like you could go to the club with your boys one night and be a decent human being and not want to fuck everything that walks
Every
past
weekend.
you. So every weekend is a problem, but like I said, the middle ground, going every weekend, going 3 times a month, going 2 times a month, it's a lot. But if you want to go like once every couple months to the club, I think you're all right doing that.
Like twice a year.
Twice
every
a
6
year
months.
is crazy.
We got a stalemate on that one, but moderator, who you think answered that better?
I was going to go with the girls until you just said that last part.
You like that, right? You like that, right? You like that,
But that
right?
wasn't the question. It said often. It
no
said
solo at the
often.
No solution.
See, I also
We got
think that it's very different between guys going to the club and the girls going to the club. Guys don't get anywhere near.
There we go.
the amount of
Scoreboard.
attention
There we
girls
go.
get.
Yeah.
I don't
Put
care
that
if you
shit
look
up
like
there,
Chris. I
baby.
don't care if you look like a
That's a
model.
lie.
No, it's 1,000%.
Why you gotta say like
I
that?
have
Like
only
that?
caught people cheating at the club,
God
and
damn,
I'm pretty
bro.
sure
I
I
get it.
only have ever dated men.
But it's
Quote,
like
unquote.
there's a reason why you'll see like 2 guys having a table and there's 50 girls
Yeah.
At their
at that
table.
You could be the best looking guy in the world. You're not going to get approached by 100 girls. If my girlfriend goes to the club by herself, I'm worried about 1,000 guys.
hey,
hitting on
speak-
her.
So
Hey,
the
speak for
question
yourself,
should
bud.
have been a little bit more.
Oh no, I agree. I'm just
Explain.
saying but it's very different. But
3 times a year is different
wait,
than
so-
Where are you
often.
leaning toward, James?
Hot guys versus not so pretty guys is
So wait, are we saying that it's
different.
except like men can go but women can't
No,
go?
no, I'm just saying it's a different kind of attention.
Yeah.
women are
I think
bitchier.
a guy could go to a club with his guy friends and just have a night out and there's nothing gonna happen. If the guy,
There's
a
less
guy can go-
chances for it to
a
happen
guy can
than
go
a
out
female,
looking
yeah.
for sex
Depending
a
on the
thousand
guy.
times and not happen.
What do you mean?
A girl can go
Depending.
look out and looking to have sex 1,000 times. She's gonna have sex 1,000 times.
I have to say,
If
yes.
you go out tonight and say like, I'm gonna have sex tonight, you're gonna have sex tonight.
Of course.
We can go out every single night and say we're gonna have sex, and we didn't probably not. Gonna
Speak for yourself. Next question.
So I'm gonna yeah.
Overall, where do you? We both.
If we're gonna stick to the
It's
if we're gonna stick-
equal.
no,
We
no.
stalemated
If we're
on
gonna
that.
if we're gonna
We
stick to if we're
stalemated
gonna
on
stick to the club theme, I think their answer was better.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
If you're gonna throw the bars and everything else in it, then I think you're.
I thought you had my back. on
You
that.
said often. They
Yeah.
said every 3
Yeah,
months.
it's all right. Girl's got a point.
All right, let's do this.
Question
Section
number 2: Should men and women split household expenses?
They gotta go first, right?
So here's the thing. I'm going to go first, yes. The way I was raised was old school. So my father took care of our family. Nowadays, it's different. Like, it's more acceptable if they do split 50-50. I can't even talk. It's more acceptable, but it also depends on the situation. Like, the man is technically the provider. It depends on if you have a family, this and that. Is it like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? It just depends on that whole situation. At the end of the day, I would, and I'm pretty sure what you would.
So the way I feel about it is different. I came from 2 people working. So, I mean, we live in a different time now, not our grandparents, where the man went to work and took care of the whole family.
Hey, no, not the grandparents.
It's kind of like impossible now anyway. You need 2 incomes. So I look at it as I don't mind sharing.
No, I think
That's
it's different. Like I think if you guys own a home, I think that the mortgage should be split. I think that the men should still be paying for dinners, vacations, gifts, stuff like that, clothing. I think that the man should handle the majority of stuff, utilities. But I think if there's a mortgage payment, then it should be split if both people are working. Listen, if you're a guy and you could afford it and you could be the provider and pay the entire thing, then so be it. Then you do it. If not, and your wife is working and you both are doing well, then you split it. You know, but there's no reason why you should be going out to dinner letting your girl pay. That's some herb shit, and I wouldn't ever agree with that. Or a
what I
vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, vacations, honestly, vacations should go back and forth. Like if you pay, like say you take her, she takes you, like that's different. But like bills,
Just split it the right way. So like, if you break down your monthly expenses, the big things, let the man pay. Car insurances, car payments, rent, the man pays for. But I shouldn't have to say anything. Groceries, gas, electric, little things like that, the girl should take care of if she's working. So if it's split hold. Because at the end of the day, I guess it depending on who you're going to be as a man. So like I want to come home and I want food like cooked, you know, like I want my house to be held up to a certain standard. I want to have food on my fridge. I want shit like that. So if I want kids and her, you know, my wife to take care of my kids. If I'm gonna expect that from her, I'll take majority of the bills. Just the little things you pay for. Like you said, like dinner, yeah, absolutely. Vacations, I'll book the flight and I get the hotel. When I'm there, if I go to the bar and get some, pull out your fucking purse and drop a couple dollars on the bar and not have me pay for everything.
It should be a team.
it depends on your situation. Like
yeah.
it depends on
Everyone's
exactly.
situation is 100%.
if you're
different,
in love and you need to struggle and both work and like be together, that's different. But if you're a man, you got your shit together, you have your wife or whatever, you have kids, she works, this and that. You need to be able to provide for your family.
But ladies, don't come for me. I do agree. The house should be clean. You should
Yeah.
have a meal on the table.
Shout out.
I'm old school.
And those to the
not-
men that don't want to work,
Oh, for
do
the,
it for your girl if you want her to pay the bills.
James, give it to the ladies on that one. I think we know where that one's going.
No, I think I was siding with you guys.
I honestly think that
You all pretty much said
we're
the
kinda
same
like
thing.
saying
You all said the same stuff.
same
but,
thing.
Yeah, we're gonna stalemate. You know, I think
Their explanation was a little bit better.
I also think that we're also coming from like we live in New York, New Jersey
Yeah.
area, right? So like you said, like the average household is $1 million, $2 million. So it's
Yeah.
like
I'm from Alabama,
yeah.
so it's a little bit different.
So if you're fortunate enough where your husband's making X amount of dollars where he doesn't need your help, then I agree. Then you should be coming home to everything being ready.
Yeah, of course.
Straight.
But as far as like, yeah, like I like to cook, so I wouldn't like expect my woman to cook every day. But
No,
like,
whoever gets home first starts making dinner. It's not
It's
really
a
a big
mutual
deal.
thing.
Yeah, it's,
It's
not like the end of
definitely-
the world.
it's
yeah,
definitely
but
a
if
teamwork
he's but
thing.
if you're working and she's not, then you should come home to a hot meal.
As I
waiting for
said,
you.
it depends on who you
I
are
get my
and the
man's
situation.
clothes ready for work the next day. Like all you gotta do is
Respect.
wake up, your shit is already there waiting for
Respect,
you.
girl.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know,
But
it's-
men have to be men in order to get that.
you have to be a man.
Yeah. I
you
mean,
have to 100%.
Like you said, you can't be like a
right.
stay-at-home.
You're in a
you know,
relationship.
junkie.
One of you
No.
is
Your girl's doing all
having.
that. You shouldn't expect that. But if
No.
you're a hard-working guy and you're paying
Then
for
I
everything,
want to do that for
then,
you.
yeah,
100%.
You should come home to a nice meal.
Definitely.
who you going with, James?
But still,
No,
man.
Period.
I'm going to side with the guys on that one because I think they brought up a couple of interesting topics about
I did.
you
Thank
know,
you very much.
going out on dates and paying for vacations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but you pretty
baby.
much all said the same thing.
Green light.
Question 3.
Red light.
Does society pressure men to suppress their emotions?
We go first, right?
Yep.
I
It's your
cry if I
turn.
want to, James. You know, I'm kidding. Fuck what the fuck people tell me. But
No lying.
I do think that society does pressure men. I guess it makes you look soft if you do that. But I mean, you know me, bro. I could care
I
less.
don't.
what the fuck
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if something makes me sad, I'm gonna be sad about it. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna be a bitch and go throughout my day. Like, there's a difference between being sad about shit and letting your emotions go,
Are you gonna cry?
and then being a bitch. Like, I think there's like a big difference. I think men nowadays are like bitches. Like, they complain about work, they complain about everything through their daily fucking process, working out, staying in shape, like complaining. Like, I look at my social media, the comments on some of our videos, men are straight bitches. And they just complain and complain and complain. So I think like being sad over like if somebody dies or something that makes you emotional, I think you're allowed to be sad. But like as far as being a yenter complainer, like bitch with low testosterone, I think that's
Are we talking
know.
about like showing your emotions out in public, or are you talking about like having a cry in your own place?
it
No,
depends.
your
It's really-
emotions in general.
Emotions in
Whether you're outside or inside your home, like obviously
To your
there-
to
yeah.
your girl, to your family, or to the outside is what you're basically saying.
Because being emotional could like fall under a lot of different things. The question's vague. Like, are you complaining? Is that your emotional
You
shit?
be angry. There's
Are
a
you
thousand
angry?
things, yeah.
Like, nah, then that's not good. You got to suppress that. But like, if you are upset about like somebody in your family passing away and you cry, like, I don't think society really, whatever. But I think there's a certain standard of being a man. It's just nowadays, like, since society is telling like both sides have to contribute equally as much, women have to be more manly. I think, like, you
It's
know.
sad.
Well, yeah, put
Tell
less
us
less
about it.
pressure on men to be rugged men. You know, and not rugged.
That's what women are attracted to at the end of the day. Like, you know.
What are your
So
statement?
most-
That is not what men is, women are
Nah, I was
attracted
just gonna
to.
say not anymore. Nah, no way.
No, I think personally, men, when it comes to suppressing your feelings, depending on the situation, men suppress their feelings of, like, they want to hide their feelings of certain situations because of their ego. They're too worried about what society is going to think about this or this. If I say this to my friends, if I say that to my friends, if I post this, I look weak, I do this. So I personally think that society does make them suppress their feelings a little bit more. Am I explaining that correctly? Because they care about one thing I stopped caring about, and I'm not a man, but you know what I mean. They care about what society thinks these days because everything that other people think is the way you're supposed to live your life. Like you're supposed to be this and this and this. Yeah. I come from a military family. My dad suppressed his feelings his whole fucking life. But at the end of the day, these days it's more of ego. It's more of what other people will think. So I do think that society does keep men from being their emotional selves.
What do you think, Diana?
So I think that does society make you guys want to like suppress that? 100%. I think that you are told your whole life to hide your feelings, you know, but at the end of the day, I think it's attractive for a man to be a man, you know, outside or when you're supposed to be, and vulnerable with, you know, with your girl, with, you know, your mother, whoever you're supposed to be vulnerable with, you know. But yeah, 100%, I think you're taught to keep that in. But if, you know, from dating men who keep that in all the time, it's like, do you have feelings? Like,
We also
are you
need
a
to,
human?
We also need to suppress to a certain point. Like he said, you can't be crying over everything. You're gonna have a man who's gonna go to inside.
Why? Women do.
No, because at the end of
we
the day,
do.
So let them do that.
You,
That's why
it's not
there's
crying,
two.
but you can still have
there's
you can still have emotions.
Yes, you could
can
have
still have
emotions.
feelings.
But you talk about
But
old
you-
school. Like old school is like, I believe that a man should get up and be a man. He should handle his shit accordingly. You know,
but
go
at
to
the end
work.
of the day, you should be able to come home to your spouse or whoever, your partner, and be yourself.
And these days, men aren't.
No, some men are not.
Most men aren't.
Older men.
But if you can't be
Nowadays,
vulnerable with
they're
your,
not.
but if you can't be vulnerable with your partner, then who are you going to be vulnerable with?
I think that has a shelf life, though. Honestly.
Really?
You're not going to want to deal with your man crying to you every
No.
That's what
single
I'm
day.
trying
Not
to say.
crying,
How
but
much-
like
how much
expressing
you
their
not going to work.
feelings.
Wait, wait,
Having
Every-
emotions, having feelings.
Every day.
I don't want my man to come home every day
100%.
like
Every day he's gonna come home and
like
tell me he's
like
miserable.
fucking
Like, I get it.
military like
Wait.
that's like I feel like you have no personality.
No,
Like I want
wait,
you to be
that's
yourself.
that's not what I meant though. I don't want to cry baby. No, 100%.
Thank you,
Do I
yeah.
want you to be vulnerable every once in a while though? Yes, I want to see that you're human. I want to watch a sad movie with you and you not be like in the corner hiding the fact that you have a tear or two.
Hey, who's caught on
Do
or
I want
even
you?
laughing at something that's
Do
funny.
Do I
It doesn't
want
all have to be
you to come
crying.
home every day and bitch about going to work or being a man? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like real shit, yeah, I want you to. I definitely don't want to cry, baby. No. But the question was, does society make you feel like you have to? I think so. Yes.
Yeah, it's about what they think of you.
Unfortunately.
You got stalemate central.
It's a
up
lot.
in this
It's a lot to do with ego and steroids these days. That controls a man.
Hold on, what was the second part of that? She said egos and what? Steroids?
Steroids. That's what affects a man's emotions these days. Oh, we're not talking about Staten Island. Sorry.
Man needs to go into estrogen
Reverse.
We gotta look that up. I gotta see what she's talking about, the steroids. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm going to side with the girls on this one. I thought they
piss
brought up
off,
some good-
James. How about
I thought
that,
They brought
bud?
up some good points as far as like, as far as our ego and everything being, the culprit for it.
They're good.
Right,
Which is the truth.
I'm excited to watch the Ruthless Twins podcast.
Right.
Yes. Tune in, guys.
Yeah.
The
It's
funny
gonna
thing
be
I
is,
I personally don't
Our
think
first
that.
podcast
I
is
personally
about
don't
this
think
stuff.
that a guy
Is
should
it?
be crying in front of his girl ever. I don't think it's
Ever?
I don't think it's a
See,
good
you're
thing.
the problem.
I don't think it's a good thing. I
You
think
are
like you
part
see
of the
it once.
problem.
Cry once or twice is all right.
You
do you know how many
listen.
men have cried in front of me?
Are you dating anyone right now?
No, that's why I'm single.
Well,
No,
James,
but
there you go.
Why?
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 But my,
Because I feel like a girl wants to see their man come with solutions
Yes.
to problems.
No, you're not wrong.
crying because they can't handle it.
if your grandma
Well,
dies,
That's you're talking about like.
It's fine.
Yeah. Listen, if someone in your family passes away, that's crying because of a love for somebody.
Right.
You're not crying because you can't handle work. You're not crying because
No.
you can't figure out how to pay bills. Girls want guys to come with solutions, not problems. I just think that like, as far as the other emotions go, like if men are masking anger and stuff like that, that's where it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
Because when men blow up and they
Well,
don't hide their emotions,
but
they don't choose how to express their emotions wisely. That's when you have, mass
Yeah, but if you're
shootings.
suppressing that
have-
mass shooting.
Yeah, no,
But if you're suppressing
that's
that all the
truth. That's,
time, when are you gonna let it out?
I think you should do that by yourself. I don't think that you should do it in front of the girl you're dating. I don't think that's gonna.
What about your wife? If it was your wife,
Well, if you locked her up already, that's
you should be
gotta get a
yourself.
ring on it. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Yeah.
you should be allowed to. But even still, I mean,
Not be a crybaby.
you don't think a man should cry if like your mother, your father, like someone passes, like that's not okay.
in my 37
if you hurt their
years of
feelings,
existence, I think I've seen my father cry 4 times
Yeah, same.
in 37 years.
Same.
It's both times when his parents died, when my sister got married.
You never
and when
cried?
Me?
No, he's talking
I've
about
cried
his son.
alone,
Yeah.
but I've never cried in front of like someone I'm dating. I just don't think I don't think it's going to benefit you in the long run.
See, I would
a
think
girl,
that
like,
you're
sees
just cold and have no emotion.
So you never trusted
listen,
anyone you're dating.
I could laugh. I could show anger.
So you
I
never
could show-
trusted them.
What?
You never
it has nothing to do
trusted
with
them.
Trust. It has nothing to do with trust.
It has
Has to do with, like,
absolutely
thinking-
everything to do with trust.
No, like you said, if you want a traditional person, like if you look at like stoic male figures, they don't.
See what society
Well,
did to you?
I don't know.
If you don't pick a winner right now, I'm gonna start.
I said- I said-
Pick a damn winner and let's go on to the
I
next
think-
question. Because
I
I want
I
to answer
personally
this next
think
question.
if my man's not crying to me over something bad, who are they crying to?
Themselves, apparently.
Crying in the bathroom. All right, so
Never.
I chose the girls on that one.
Okay.
Hey.
Are we answering this next question next? Because I have a statement for this next question.
No, it's their
It's our
turn
turn.
first.
Why are you trying to take our
Nah,
turn?
So let me take this turn. They get the next 2.
All right. Well, to the next one. All right, question 4. Does size matter in the bedroom?
Hold
Their
on.
turn.
I've been waiting to say this
Of
comment
course they
since I
wanna
heard the
answer this
question.
first.
How would you know? That's my question.
Listen to
How
me.
would you know?
Listen to
True,
me,
true.
everybody listening out there. 6 feels like 8 when you're in love. You understand? 3 feels like 6 when you're in love. I don't care what you got going on down there. If you are in love with each other, it's good for you. That's
It's a
what I
red
have
flag
to
that
say.
he wanted to answer this
I don't
question
think
first.
it's more
It is definitely
necessarily
a
about
red flag.
size when it comes to women, and I really can't answer because I've never seen a penis in person, except for mine. I think it's more like the aesthetic look of like somebody's dick, like it has to be circumcised,
Not
like,
the aesthetics.
like an uncircumcised
Nah,
like
it's gotta be-
8-inch,
it's
12-inch dick.
Oh, that's a
Like,
whole different topic.
It's gotta be
Now we're getting
pretty,
to a
though.
different
It's
topic.
it's got to be good looking. So I think like a 7-inch, 6.5, 7-inch, like aesthetically pleasing looking.
They make 'em
call
that
it like a
big?
boyfriend penis. I think if like that, I think, and I say it like a cottage over a hill type of penis, like a French onion soup homie type of penis.
Oh my
You just
guys-
ruined French onion soup for me.
I think it has to be. I think it's like the aesthetic thing for women more than it is size. And like, listen, you can't have a micro penis, but I think like 7 and above is like proper. I don't know. What do you guys think? About it?
We just were having this
First of
conversation
all,
in the
We
car.
legit were. Oh, hey, hang on. You
70%
want
of people in
You
the
got
world
more of an
are less than
answer.
7 inches, bro. Take it easy, bro. 7 inches
You
is
love this
fucking-
question.
He
It's
was-
very
he was
strange.
waiting for this
Do you have a
question.
micro penis, sir? Are you feeling insecure right now? Do you want to show your emotions?
I thought you never saw anyone.
Do you want to show your emotions?
Yes, I'll show it on camera right now. if
Today
everybody
we're
wants
showing
to see.
emotions.
Does he want to cry right now?
All right, come on. Let's hear this. This is now I'm really curious.
It honestly depends on me personally. I've only known if I was like in love or dating someone. Girls these days, different story. But I think it just depends on your affection towards that person, your feelings towards that person, your chemistry towards that person, how you feel about them. 6, 7 inches. I never witnessed that in my life. Never knew that
baby.
existed. I'm just kidding.
What if they have no tongue, no fingers, and a micro penis?
That's a dub.
See, here's the thing.
We need the fingers and the
Again,
tongue.
you have to have some kind of sexual chemistry. Feelings and everything, I don't know.
First of all,
you just that's not the question. The question is, does size matter?
If you're, if you're in love with
don't they make
somebody,
toys?
and if you're in love with somebody,
Then you'll
You
enjoy
want your
it.
man to wear a
And
strap?
exactly.
You'll enjoy it.
and if it matters to you that the guy that you're in love
Then you
with
shouldn't
has
be with him.
4 or 5 inches,
You'll
and
enjoy
not-
it regardless.
Exactly.
So, first of all, I'm only sleeping with you if I have feelings for you, if I have a connection with you. So that goes without saying. But as long as you don't have a micro penis, and you know what you're doing, then as long as you're making me feel good, I don't really care if you have a 4, 5, 6, Definitely not a micro. Sorry, not hating on the micros
But what about the
out
micro?
there. It's not for me, It's not for me. But
The micros is crazy.
I've never.
Crazy
you
talk.
brought that up. You
I
wanted
didn't
to
say
answer
yo.
that
At the
the
end of
first
the
time
day-
ever.
Hold
At the
on.
end of
I
the
You're
did
like,
not-
no, I am going
I did not
first.
say I did not say micro because I've been waiting for that statement because I think that's the funniest shit in the
I didn't know
world.
they existed.
Nah, micro. I didn't say nothing about micro penis. He did.
if you have a
I said
4-inch
I said
Chris,
6 feels like
I did
8
not
when
know
you're
they
in love.
existed.
No, as
Micro
long as you
penises?
know what you're doing
Yeah.
with it.
They
And
definitely. I'm sure they do. I mean, that's like a
Ocean,
thing.
the ocean.
It is. You have to know what you're doing, and as long as you're putting other things into
It's all
there,
about your feelings, honestly.
It is about your
Well,
feelings.
no, I guess is
But-
it in a relationship or is it like just
Period.
these
Just
days?
size.
It doesn't matter.
So you know
Size
what?
does not
We'll do an
matter. At the
additive
end
to
of the
this
day, it doesn't
question.
matter.
Do women want more of an aggressive, dominant man in the
That
bedroom,
depends on the girl.
or more of like a reserved?
Depends on the girl. I know a million girls that'll tell you, I want someone to make love to me. I want to
Right.
be caressed. I want to be.
I never met a woman
More
like
like
that.
fuck you like you
Then
hate
there's
me.
other girls.
Right. Yeah,
Not
that's what the
saying
majority of women I
anybody in
met.
particular, but
The way to, like,
yes, I
choke 'em
want
and
you to
shit.
be. Yes, some women, 100%.
Can we
But-
make a yes, girls or guys
Well,
right now?
I have
I'm
a
just
question.
kidding.
What's more important? Is the length of it more important or the width of it?
James has a candy corn penis, so you.
I honestly would not know because I've had feelings for people I've had sex with.
All right, but you gotta.
So it
But again, it's a person thing. It's an individual thing. Some girls don't like you to be thick. They want you to be long. Some girls want you to be, the opposite. So I think it's just a personal preference.
I think I'm gonna start with the boys just because of how passionate Angelo.
How would they know? How would they know?
you win that because you wanted to answer
Yeah, right?
first.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
But
baby.
my question is, I have a
You all said the
question.
same.
We're trying to win the
Look
How
happy
do
he is
you
now.
know?
How
That's
do I
like
know
asking
what?
them, you want a big vagina or a small vagina?
Small.
Oh, see, that should have been the question.
That's actually really
Does
good.
size matter in the bedroom? Both ways.
Because then you got the guys that'll be like, yeah, I want a big fat vagina.
No, I
Nah.
don't. I'll take them skinny and
Small.
small. So I get it for my passion.
Yes, absolutely. Because you all pretty much said the same thing.
I
You were
just
so
wanted to make
ecstatic.
sure.
But
we
I
took
don't
that.
understand how they could win if they don't know. They're not getting fucked.
You all said the same thing.
No, they're not. They're not exactly. So it's an equal.
No, but look how happy
No,
he is.
explain. Okay, you're saying they're gonna win because it's their podcast and it makes them
they're
happy.
tied right now,
Oh my God, you're showing emotion, so you're gonna win.
He was
I
very-
give that to
We're gonna
you.
give it to him because he was
Matter of
very
fact, you showed
excited.
emotion,
He
that's-
was.
I'm gonna take
He
that.
was so excited to answer that.
Is that the end of round one?
No, you got one more question.
Oh,
You're
shit.
tied 2-2 right now.
We didn't make it past the first round.
Yeah, I know.
He's sweating. He wants to go home already.
You didn't make the best decision. Of
How do
having
we
this.
feel about women who have male friends or are constantly hanging out around men?
Whores.
There she goes. Like, yeah, right there. There she is.
Wait, who's answering
We're gonna
this?
answer that first because
go for it.
honestly,
Absolutely not.
if
You
you
shouldn't.
are in a relationship and you're still hanging out with guy friends,
Red flag, 100%.
it's a red flag for me, and I don't even like bitches. I don't
She's
even
for the
like any of
streets.
you. But you are a whore because dead ass, you know for a fact they're not just guy friends. They're people you've had sex with, people on the low,
just say that
your
we agree?
sneaky links. And even if they're gay, honestly,
They're not always gay.
they were never gay
I
in the
agree.
beginning.
Yeah, I think
I
we
don't
both
even have
agree,
to-
but
I
I
don't-
will say that
It's her
I
turn.
will say that I think that the girls shouldn't have guy friends, but the guy is allowed to have.
Get the
Absolutely the fuck not.
He's for the
I think
streets.
he should have as many girlfriends as he wants.
See, you are a whole walking
So
red
you're gonna go
flag.
out with your girl friend while your girl is at home sleeping. You'd
No.
rather go and hang out with your girl. No, it
No.
says hang out guy friend like.
Absolutely not. I
But
think
you're.
both ways.
But here's the thing: if you're okay with that, then you're okay with her having guy friends.
yeah, you have to.
And the
choose.
fact that
No,
I
no,
just
no,
said
no, no, no,
everybody
yeah,
in
yeah.
this
This is
northeastern
2025.
area.
What you do, we
It's
do
a
better.
double standard.
What you do, we do better. No, it's
We're
not.
rounding everybody up right now.
Here's the thing: who
This
has
is
the
going
most
so much better
brains,
than I
girls or
thought it was
guys?
gonna be. Huh?
Definitely girls.
F-
So we do it better,
guy can
but you
go
get
out
caught.
with
That's
as
the
many girls
difference.
as he wants.
No, he cannot. You're
Yeah,
for
he
the
can.
streets.
Girl
So your
friends.
girlfriend, so your girlfriend or your wife can have.
No
Guy friends.
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
and
But
you
you
can
can
have
have
no
girlfriends.
girlfriends.
I'm messing around.
No
we agree.
girlfriends.
No, you're not
I'm-
messing around. Now you just feel stupid
No,
for your
I
answer.
really am
No.
messing around. I agree with you guys completely. I do not believe that anybody should have friends. I think you guys.
No
I
friends.
think
No
if you-
friends.
I think if
No
you're
friends.
married,
no
you
new
should
friends, no
have
old friends.
No
They
friends.
win.
I don't think people of the opposite sex should be friends without someone having an agenda to try to bang. One of the
Or
two
I'll be
is
honest,
trying
they
to get-
already banged, and I know
They
this
might
for
have
a
already
fact.
banged.
I know plenty of
Either
people.
the guy's just in the friend zone waiting for his opportunity,
no,
or the
no.
girl is, whatever
Yeah.
the case is. I don't
Nah,
think that
absolutely
guys and
not.
girls.
No, I don't
Did the
think
girls
you.
take round one?
The girls took round one for sure.
Nah, no way.
Duh.
Absolutely.
Hater, red flag over there hating.
Hey.
All right, round
They
two.
have to let us win.
No,
We're not.
I'm not gonna let
This
anybody
is
win.
fair.
5 rounds, right?
Yes. it's
We
one.
get meaner.
No, we're gonna make
We
it
get
past
meaner.
We might do 3.
five. Yeah, we might cut it off.
All
at
right,
three.
round two. Question 1. Who is more responsible for shaping a child's character, a mother or father?
That's us or them.
That's
You guys start this one because they started the last one.
It's
I think both, right?
It's both because I mean, listen, growing up, my father definitely had a big part in like teaching me certain things, but I did have like a strong woman figure in my life, you know, that really took me in and kind of taught me a lot on how to be. She taught me how to be a man, but a man for like treating women the right way. Does that make sense? Like she kind of taught me how to be gentle, but not at the same time.
Oh, you had a good mom.
This was my grandmother.
Oh, your grandma.
Yeah, and she was just a gangster woman, you know.
shout-
It's a
shout-
dime a
shout
dozen.
to Debbie,
I think
yeah.
like overall, it's probably gonna be the father, just because just because a man could teach another man how to be a man.
What if it's a girl?
Then I think the mother is more important. I think
Okay.
like it goes by sex. I think that having your mom around as a female is important. I mean, it's
That
it's
is
tricky.
mainly the
'Cause-
lesson.
'cause,
It's
I would,
definitely
I would think like a father needs to really show his daughter how she should be treated too. You understand? Like, to me, genuinely, this question is really gonna fall back to it. The mother is more nurturing to shape your child. It's the man, bro. The man. Because whether you have a boy or a girl, you want to teach your son how to respect, how to love correctly, how to control his emotions, how to be a good man. Likewise with a daughter. With a daughter, it's actually even more important because
He'll remind her of her worth.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
this girl needs to grow up and say, my father would never treat my mother like that. Why am I dealing with this kid? You know, or
100%.
this guy is talking to me this way. My father would never speak to me or my mother that way, and know that. So I think genuinely this question, I'm gonna stick with fathers here. I know mothers are nurturing. You need your mothers around for nurture, for caring,
The
for
nuclear family is very important.
But I think a strong father figure in the house goes a long way with like
A good
shaping.
father.
What do you ladies think?
I think both. 100%. I had a great father who I look at how men are treating me because of the father that I had. You know, not everyone is as fortunate, of course. And then I think you need the mother for other things, like nurturing and showing you how to be a decent person, how to have feelings, how to, you know, be affectionate, you know, and your dad is showing at least a woman how we want to be treated, how we should be treated, you know? And then I know for guys it's different, but I'm not a guy, so I can't really. But I think both, 100%, I think they both equally play a role to make you into the individual that you are today. That's what it will be.
Step up to the stage on him.
What?
What do you got?
So I was raised by my grandparents who adopted me. So my grandma taught me how to be crazy, cook, clean, be like a woman. She was in my life for a short span. But my father taught me how to stand up for myself, be myself, love myself, taught me my standards, whether I took the advice or not, taught me, you know, what I deserve, showed me what I deserved as a wife one day. And I would have to say both because there's people with one or the other, but sometimes I honestly just think both.
Yeah, I 100%
Like both
believe
is more
both.
important than
Everybody said that really well, but it's
Yeah.
now it's
Angelo said the father is more important. And-
no. They said
But
both. We
why?
said the dad.
Yeah.
Ange said the
why.
Because I just told you why. Because the father plays too big of a role in both a female and a male. A mother is not going to be able to teach me how to do the things that my father's going to teach me. She's not going to teach me how to
This isn't about
fight.
you. This is
But I'm
about
saying-
everybody in general. There are some mothers out there that act like fathers, and there are some
there
fathers
was-
out there
'cause there's no
that
choice,
act
though.
like
Yeah,
mothers.
some have no choice.
So why
have no
fathers
choice.
specifically? Because you have to. There's some that act like mothers, some that act like it's vice versa. You
How many-
still need both.
How many girls do you know have daddy issues? And where are those girls?
That is like
right
a
now?
fair point.
That I don't know because I
Daddy
don't
issue-
associate my people
But
with
there's-
issues.
I know a
But
lot
I
of
don't
women who have
associate with
mommy
issues.
issues.
Damn it, dime a dozen. 7 out of the 10 is going to do something crazy and blame it on not having a father.
So
in the
like
house.
But
I,
I've
that,
met men-
that's a good point because like I do know some girls that went rampant because they didn't have like a father. in their
okay.
life.
I've met men
Okay, exactly.
that don't have mothers
Right.
Yeah,
that
it's-
literally say, I do this because
Right.
my dad.
Men who
Like,
treat
at
men
the end
who
of the day,
treat-
It
it's
is
vice versa.
situational.
Men who
like,
treat
but-
women
yeah.
like crap, they have mommy issues.
Yeah, yeah.
The men that
It does
I've
go both
dated at
ways.
least, me personally, have mommy issues.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't there for me as a child. My mother didn't show me love. My mother, you know, so I
How
don't.
about-
So
how
I
about the
can't
ones that
show
are-
you love.
Yeah, how about the men that are coddled though? The
Oh,
men,
yeah, no, that's completely
mama's
different.
boys that
Those
can't
are
do
bitch
nothing
made.
because they,
But your
Yeah.
their
father
mother
taught
is-
you how to treat a woman badly. But your mother would equal that out to how to treat a woman.
But that's why
I
that
just
goes
think
back
daddy
to my
issues,
point of how
mommy
important
issues
father
are
is.
equal.
Yeah. What you
Just
got
let
here, bud?
Angelo win this one.
Yeah, I'm going to side with the guys. I personally think that the father has.
Standing strong.
Yeah, this is
significant
an
role.
intense debate.
I think.
Are you sexist?
No, I'm not. I just think that
love
I think fathers show you consequences. There's a physical consequence if you act up
But that depends
around
on
your
the
mother
house.
if you have a father.
But that depends on the house.
Like
you were
my
raised.
mother is 4'11". I outgrew my
But
mother.
you have to look at
physically.
it broadly, not just
No,
your
but
life.
yeah, but like men look at it like there has to be some kind of consequence in order for us to adjust our actions. Like we don't act inappropriately to one another because Angelo could punch me in the face. I could punch CJ
Question.
in the face. You know what I mean? There's a different thing when your father yells at you and your mom yells at you. It's a very different world. And as far as like statistics go, I think it's like 60-something% of like single household parents when their mothers, like 65%
This is
of the
getting
guys
heated.
turn out to be criminals in one way or
See,
another.
but in my household, and I had both, my mother was the disciplinary. My dad was a provider, a man's man. Never saw him cry either. But my mother was the disciplinary.
Yeah, but we're talking about in generalities, right? Like you said, you can't nitpick like you come from a beautiful home. That's great. I have two parents. My mother, you know, she had no problem smacking me if there was a problem.
Right.
So
But
why are there
there was a different level of fear when my father came home.
Yeah, because he just had to raise his voice. It's
Yeah, but you
testosterone.
took the hit from your mom just to take it, and it was like, all right, my mom hit me.
Well,
But
that's,
if my father came home and hit me,
of course, you'd be laid out.
Yeah.
It's different.
So why are there so many bitches in the world with penises? If
The
if
micro
they take
ones.
after their father
No,
from back
no,
in the
that's
day,
because-
why are there
that's-
so
that's
many
honestly-
men
that's honestly-
that beat
honestly because
women?
Society nowadays is kind of trying to tell men not to be men. It's toxic masculinity if you say this or you try to do this.
Yeah, why is there so
Women
many
have to be.
bitches
so
out
many-
there with
There's no-
penises? son?
Bitch made.
Literally,
Everybody
there's
everybody
bitches
wants
with
everything to
penises.
be equal all the time, and
We
it
lost
shouldn't
that.
be. There
I do
are-
think that the modern man in this generation's a bitch.
These
But
days.
that's because that's
I
what
agree,
they've shaped us to
100%.
be.
That I agree with.
This
They've
is
shaped it
legit
that
why
way.
I don't date, because men these days
Yeah.
are
Weird.
But if you look at
Gay.
like old school men nowadays, they say that's toxic how they act. They don't treat women the right way. Women could do
It's
the
not
same
called
thing. men-
toxic. Toxic wasn't a thing 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. But
She's
that's
saying
what
It's
it is
not
now.
toxic. I'm
That-
talking now.
But that's what it is now. Because they call everything back then toxic.
We have 23 more high profile questions.
Yeah.
They're all gonna.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
So I'm gonna start with you guys on that one because I think.
No. We have a lot of shit, and they're all equally as bad as the next.
All right. Next question. Question 3. Who uses social media more to seek attention, men or women?
Come on, we know what
Oh,
the-
yeah,
we know
come on
we
now.
know
Whose
do
what
question
this.
is this?
Let's do.
it's
That's
a
girls
guy's
take it.
question.
No. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I
It's-
don't.
it's-
That's it. That's
it's-
my only explanation.
It's women.
Okay.
It's women.
That's good.
It is women. Do I think men do things for attention on there? 100%. But
I do.
Majority women, 100%.
This is where we differentiate.
Oh, there she
Oh,
goes.
shit.
Autumn.
Okay.
Men do it because that's the only attention that they get.
And because
Women
they
get
can,
it in person, men get it on social media. Even if it's as little as, let me heart your picture.
Yeah,
of
but
your
why are they
butt
hearting
cheek.
it?
Because
you
they
put it
want
out
your
there.
attention.
But you put it out there.
No, but they want your attention. But they're on the social media. I post pictures from me. I used to model. I used to post pictures of whatever for myself. Women do it. I do understand what you're saying, but I do it for myself, or I don't post naked pictures, but whatever.
Right, we're talking
but
about women who
men do
post-
it. Men use social media for attention from girls. That's
I think
period.
it's some men. Some men who kind
these
of
days.
never got it growing up, and men that can't go out on a regular night to a bar and get the attention.
Or
Those,
men that are
those are the ones
shy.
that are more or shy.
Yeah, they
are
use
more
that
likely.
to talk to you. They'll be standing next to you the whole night
Men
at the
in
club. You go
relationships.
home, they're like, "Oh, hey, I saw you at the club."
Then they'll DM you. Yes.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay,
yeah, yeah.
this,
That's
you're
weird.
a dub. You're
That's-
100%
that's
dub."
weird.
Because why didn't
That's
you talk
just
to
easy
me?
to handle rejection that way. That's all it is.
100%.
Yeah,
So they
that's
use
what
it in that way, but you're putting out the content. The women are putting out the content.
Yeah, I think we're talking about like who's
Women
posting
put
their
out the
picture to
content
get
because
likes.
we
Women.
feel like we look
Not the guy
good.
liking it.
Women, hands
And-
down. Women, hands
I
down.
think if we look at society as a whole,
From the opposite sex or just in general.
It's like the person we're talking about, like the person who's posting the
Who's
picture.
Because I
Posting.
post a lot of shit on Instagram,
you're not posting
and I'm not
thirst
doing it
traps.
for your attention.
That's you.
I'm just doing it for my archives, so I
That's
can
you.
look back in 10
That's
years
you.
and see what
We
the
could
fuck I
all
was
pick up our
doing.
phones
We're talking
right
about
now.
we're talking about
Yeah.
general women.
We all go on our feed right now on our For You page. It's all women with their asses out.
Because they're getting paid to do it.
but
most
but
of
the
them.
majority is women.
like they
It's
are.
women. Yes, the men are hearting it and liking it and entering your
But
DM.
the
but why?
men use Instagram to get attention from those women. Like they go on, like, oh, let me see what's up. Like, no, they get on
if you
Instagram
post a
for
pic-
attention. You'll like my picture, just for example.
But you
But you
posted
I'm
the
like,
picture
hey,
and
like,
I
but you
liked
posted
it, and I'm
right,
looking for the
right,
attention.
Right.
But
No,
am I liking
agree.
your pictures? Just
You-
for no, I
I just- I
That's
answered
the point.
that
You're
I
not
see
gonna
what
like
she's
his picture.
saying. I
Right.
see what she's
Answer
You're the
that
one
saying.
question
getting the
for me,
attention
But I
just for
think
posting it.
from
It's women.
personal experience,
It's women.
it's
Come on.
I know people that get on Instagram for attention, posting like the workout pictures, this and that. They do it for
Guys
you
attention.
are-
could agree though that it probably is women as a
It's
whole.
I think it's
majority
both.
women.
But like, let's just say like we had to teeter it towards one way in society as a
Both.
whole in America. Really, like
women.
50-50.
Autumn- women.
Autumn's slick. She's stuck on that one.
Both.
She's like, no.
We got 2 yeses on there, and
I
then
know
we got
people from
Autumn's
here
kinda,
all the way to fucking
Yeah.
California.
What do you
it's
think?
both.
I'm gonna side with the guys because they're both on the
You're
same
making
page.
us lose. Stop with your women's rights shit. It's women.
It's not women's rights.
It's women. men. It's women who are posting it.
We disagreed with this one in the car on the way here. We disagreed
Because
with
if
this
you
one.
didn't post it, how are they gonna like it? How are they gonna how you're posting the attention? Of course you're gonna get the attention. You're posting it.
Yeah, like if you post it and I like it,
Yeah,
you're
how is
telling
he
me that
wrong?
I want it. No, I'm
But-
liking what I
but
see.
here's the
I'm letting you know I
thing.
like what
We
I
would
see.
I
want the-
posted it for myself.
We would want the response.
You liked it for the response, for the
response.
attention.
from you.
But we're not
You
even
got
getting
it.
the
Hold on,
attention.
Because
hold
I
on.
know if I'm
Hold
posting
on,
it,
you posted it for
you're-
yourself? You posted the picture for yourself?
I only post shit on my Instagram
Why
for myself.
can't you look at it on your phone, on your camera roll? Why you gotta post it on Instagram
Because I
for?
wanted to.
You can post it. You can post it.
Yeah,
You
hold
can
on.
post it.
Guys, take that
I'm
around.
not always good
Go
at
right to the next
explaining
question,
myself, and I will not explain myself to
Girl,
a
point blank
man.
period. If you didn't put it out there, there'd be
Nah,
no
you
no
can't be like
attention
that,
for
Autumn. You gotta
anybody.
explain yourself to the man. This is the whole point of the
If
debate.
he posts a naked
I know,
picture
I'm joking.
tomorrow, we're not gonna go and like it and DM him.
But I honestly see the thing is, girls, girls get paid for pictures. Guys
Yeah,
don't.
I mean, listen,
I
if
feel
that-
like
if that's
guys
your
use
deal,
social
yeah.
media
But we're not
more
talking
for
about OnlyFans.
attention.
Not if we got an aesthetically looking thing, then we'll get paid for it.
yeah, men and women
just
are on
just
OnlyFans,
let
by the
Angelo
way.
and Chris have it. Because I'm apparently not
Jump to the next
explaining
question.
myself
Thank
good
you.
No, I
enough.
know you're explaining. I don't agree.
No,
We didn't agree with that one in the car.
know.
Read the question.
All right, next question. Do men or women handle stress better?
I think it's a person thing. I think it's goes by you or you, not male or female. I think that they could.
That's not like that.
I know lots of men who get flustered or frustrated, and women, same. It just depends on the person, how you handle the stress. I don't think it's male or female thing.
Autumn?
I agree with her. Like, it just depends on who you are as a person to deal with stress or not.
Fellas?
I think just off of life experiences, I'm gonna have to side with women. I think that I'm gonna advocate for the ladies here. I think that women could probably deal with a lot more than men could.
All right, so question 3 is going to the ladies. I think it is definitely individually based. Question number 4. Should body count matter in a relationship?
Yes.
100%, especially for women. I'm sorry, I'm not being sexist, but
Don't be a hoe.
you should have some type of respect for yourself, first of all, and for your future husband, your kids. Like, who wants to honestly date a woman who has 100 bodies under her? Nobody. I don't even want to date a man, I'm sorry, I know it's the usual now, who has 100 bodies under him. But no, 100%,
I
it
couldn't
does
agree
matter.
more with the girls on this one.
I think that the guys act like they have 100 bodies, but the girls really
that's a different
do.
question, but
The girls really do, and they lie about it. So yes, it does matter.
Just a quick question here, and then you could pick your winner. What's a lot of bodies? What do you consider a lot of
For
bodies?
It
man or
depends on
woman?
your age.
For
What
ma-
age?
for man or woman.
Women who are 30.
30?
In your 30s, women and men. What's a lot for a woman first? Give me the number.
I personally
They're gonna
think
come
over
for us.
10.
They're gonna come for us, yeah.
Personally, depending.
What about the man? What's acceptable for the man to have?
What makes you like any better than us? 10.
No, but that's not realistic. I'm
Acceptable?
sorry.
No. Realistic? No. But acceptable? Like
10.
like a woman's dream? Yes. But
A woman's dream, but
What it
like
should be.
reality, no. I think I don't want a man that has over 50 bodies. I'm sorry. Period.
Are we talking about
that's
Staten
even
Island?
and that's even a lot. As a girl, yeah. I mean, I don't think that.
Staten Island?
I
Am
don't
I
think a
allowed to
girl
say
should
that?
have
I'm
over
celibate.
eight bodies. I'm
I
sorry.
actually am.
Yeah, I'm celibate.
I don't think a woman should have
a
over
man of
8
God.
to 10 bodies. I think that's as a 30-year-old, that's you're doing too much. But the average woman, I'm sorry because we're women, and I always ask my girlfriends, you wouldn't believe the fucking numbers.
I know 20-something-year-olds with body counts of 50 plus.
That's crazy.
I personally think I have more experience than they do with very
not about
small
the
people. Like,
Quality, it's the quantity.
yeah, exactly.
But
No, it's not about quantity. It's about quality.
Quality.
You just said it
Quality,
backwards.
sorry.
Quality, 100%.
Quality, not quantity.
Quality. I'm in my 30s. I don't have
Pick your
no
I think it does
years.
Gonna
matter.
go to the girls on that one.
That's bullshit.
Question
Wait.
number 5. You just tied 2-2 right now. Question number 5. Do men who drive a luxury car increase their appeal or vice versa for women?
No,
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you right now. if you
because
drive-
half of them live at home with their parents and drive beautiful cars, but they live at home with their parents with no bills.
also you could drive a fucking Lamborghini and be a piece of shit. So I'd rather the guy in the Honda that treats me like a queen.
I'd rather you drive a Pinto.
Perfect. I have a Honda. I completely agree with you guys.
Oh, what
I don't know,
kind?
man. Their answer is
Does, does it sound like a bumblebee?
no, I have the Accord.
See, you're gonna answer that question, and you're materialistic then. Period.
No, because I'm gonna say something.
Your
funny,
dad
actually,
taught you right,
here.
right?
I'm gonna say something funny.
Yeah.
I think that it depending on the luxury car. Like if you're driving
Ay,
something like a
Dios.
black
No.
Bronco that's blacked out, yeah, that's just luxury. Like you can't be driving a car like that and me
Who
not
drives
look at you and be
those?
like,
She's not a man.
and
Who
be like,
drives black
"God damn,"
Broncos?
like that black Bronco, the girl
not
in
the-
there
she's
is
not a
like,
man,
oof,
though.
Not the
unbelievable.
Bronco. That's
So
crazy.
I'm thinking that it does increase your
It doesn't,
your
though.
appeal a little bit.
I think
depending on
that
what
I
you're
think that the majority of women nowadays
You do realize we're talking men, not women.
the majority of women nowadays will view a man as in a higher status if he has a nicer car.
Absolutely not.
Not all women, but because
So if you lived at home with your parents and you drove a Ferrari, that would be acceptable
That
to me
wouldn't be
as a
acceptable.
woman.
No, you're already downgraded.
I would think you're like top. Like
But
I live
you
at.
have to get to know him to find out he lives at home.
No.
We're talking
I'm gonna
about
know where you
appeal.
live before I go on a date with you. Like if you live at home with your family, my first question: you live with mom and dad?
We're not
But
talking
you
about
don't know
dating. We're
that
talking
yet.
about like
Off the rip.
we're talking about you
You're
walk out
going
of a
too
club.
deep into it.
No,
you see
because
a guy
my
pulling up in a Lamborghini. There's an appeal.
You're not gonna
my
say look at this guy.
personal my
No, not
personal
me personally,
experience,
no.
you live at home with your parents.
No,
guy that-
My
but that's-
personal
not the
experience
that's not the
here-
question.
We're not
question.
talking
That's not the
about that
question.
though. We're talking about first impression.
First impression,
Period.
does a guy have a better appeal in a
No.
Honda Accord or in a BMW?
No, because my experience tells you my first impression. My
I'm not
first
gonna like
impression is no.
anybody off the rip. Period. Anyway, so I
No.
gotta get to know you.
I think that the ma-
Muscles and tattoos, maybe. Not the car.
Thanks. I think I think
Now if you have a muscle car,
I
well,
think that
different story.
I think that the
I'm a muscle
majority
car,
of women in today's society will look at a man with a nicer car and they will be more inclined to go after that man.
And then you should be worried because they're
And
materialistic.
that I agree with. I
The
agree
only
with what you
reason
guys are
why
saying.
we
but-
get nice
I like
things
my
as
men
men
with
is because
bicycles.
we like that.
Yeah, if it was up to us, we'd have one
But why do
furniture
you
in our
want to?
living
But
room.
why do you want to attract that type of female?
'Cause that's
Men
how-
like
that's
shoulder
how we
candy.
compete.
Yeah, but then you got to keep up that appearance now. Now you're
course.
going after that girl. Now she wants.
So you want a
she
woman
wants
that cooks
shit
and
from you.
cleans
But
and
you
takes
will-
care of your kids, but you care about if she
Wants your Ferrari.
wants you because you have a nice car?
I think that a
You're
lot of
literally
people-
contradicting yourselves right now.
You're not gonna get a wholesome girl like
I
that.
think
You're
if we
not gonna
talk-
get a real
I'm
woman.
not talking, we're not talking about.
You're gonna get a
dating them, we're talking
21-year-old
about initial appeal.
From
Initial-
Doten Hills.
initially-
And I'm sorry,
Tote
if
Hill,
a guy
whatever.
pulls up in a 1987 POS and some other guy pulls up in a Mercedes, 9 out of 10 girls are going to say that guy has a job, that guy has this or that
So
to
what-
afford that car, so the guy's one.
So
As long
what
as
do you
you're
like
not
here?
pulling up in a
It's
scooter
sad though.
or a
No,
bicycle.
they're right though because it's sad because these women give us bad reputations, but it's
Yeah.
true.
All right, so the guys won that round. We're going around
They
three.
had to win something.
All right, round 3, question 1.
Who
Do
goes?
you think it is easier for men or women to have casual relationships?
Okay, so I do think. Oh, sorry.
Then start this one up.
I think it
I don't even understand the question.
casual relationships meaning like is it easier for men or women to just
Friends with
kind of
benefits
friends
kinda
with
thing.
benefits sleeping around? I think that it differs by person. I think if you're a man who doesn't got it, I think that like then yeah, women obviously could have an easier time. But I think if you're a man who kind of could get it when he wants it, I know that sounds bad. I think that it really differs on person.
You're saying like catching feelings? Like
No,
is
no,
that
no,
what
like
you're
a
trying to
friends with
say?
benefits.
Is it easier
like-
for women
Friends
or
with
men to
benefits.
just have a one night stand and not have feelings?
Oh yeah, no, I think it's easier. Honestly, to be honest, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Oh, not catch feelings? Oh, men.
Be authentic.
Men.
Come on.
Right? We all agree it's men.
I would get.
Tell
ver-
us how you feel.
I get very attached. So that
Yeah.
one night, let me tell you something. That one night stand might
He's
turn
not
into
lying.
me.
I mean, you're not lying though. There
Like
are men.
I might have
He's
a
not
one night stand
suppressing
with
his
somebody and be
emotions.
like,
He's
God
honest.
damn,
You
like
should
that
pay
was a good
attention.
connection, and then I start acting a fool and being like, yo,
You're saying that I miss you text the next day?
like what's up?
Oh, that's
girl?
another question.
What's up? What's up, girl? Do you want to have breakfast? You know,
Yeah,
like what
yeah,
are you
yeah.
doing?
But
You know.
You like corned beef hash?
I do agree with you, honestly, because I know men who get emotional and attached right away, but then, women too. But majority, if you want me to be honest, I'm sorry, women, it is women. They get attached or they catch feelings. That's, I'm just saying for the majority. I'm not saying that men cannot. But I also think that it's a person thing too.
Well, the two of you have already admitted it's more of like an emotional thing for you girls.
No, I honestly need to pass.
I don't want to talk about myself personally.
I need to pass on this
You said that earlier,
question.
that you emotionally have to connect with someone.
I have
in
to
order-
connect
yeah.
with someone.
I
I have to
don't have
like
one.
you. I have
That's
to
what I'm saying.
find
So
something
that's not a
interesting
casual
about
thing,
you.
know, so that's what I'm
It's,
saying.
it's not a thing for me, like,
But are you
ever.
really gonna
so.
smash the girl at the bar who you have no connection with?
Me personally, I would definitely smash.
You're talking about men
For the streets.
for the streets.
For the streets.
Wait, look at me.
For the streets.
For the streets.
We're talking about casual relationships.
I think if you did a poll, it would be women, yes,
that get attached more.
that get attached,
Yeah.
which is stupid because I think that we are the men of this day and age. So you really shouldn't.
And then men get their butts hurt whenever.
But this goes back to your body count. You really shouldn't just be sleeping with anybody. Sorry.
All right, so
That's
the
not
men-
a good
the men
question
won
for
that
us.
round.
They can win something. It's
Yep.
fine.
Question number 2. Would you rather have a very wealthy partner who's not caring or a caring partner who's in the middle class?
Oh my God, I would rather be broke on the street and happy. I did not read this question. I would rather be broke on the street and happy. Like, back in the old days, they had nothing. Sorry, I don't even know whose
I know,
turn
you
this
just
was.
keep
Whatever.
answering.
I'm not sorry. That made me excited. That's a real question. So these days, people are so materialistic
Thank you,
and
I wrote
so superficial and what this and this and that. I would rather be broke on the street, homeless, with
And
my 2
happy.
dogs and the man I love, than with someone that's rich
And a
that
piece of
cheats
shit.
24/7. That but you can also grow together to be better. But yeah, no, broke.
No,
100%.
why are you even wasting your time?
Not even medium class.
I will take
broke.
you with absolutely nothing. If you're a good person, if you are gonna treat me the right way, if you're not going out cheating, if you're not being a piece of shit, it does not matter how much money you have. Period.
I think we're gonna agree with him, right? There's not much we can
Give it
say.
to him.
I mean, I wish they were
Yeah, it's
rich.
kind of a
but-
one-sided thing. Like, so
Sorry, I
guess,
kind of
like,
just took that. I just
No,
took that
Maybe he's
answer.
got
I got
money.
so excited. I did not read
rich.
that. I did not see
This one's got a
that.
Bronco.
No,
She
it's all
might be rich.
All right, so the
I
girls
have a
sit down
BMW
one.
too.
Question
There's a
3.
Lexus parked in my driveway.
It's like this small and it's like a toy car. Yeah.
Who is more likely to ghost somebody, a man or women?
It's their turn.
Who's most likely to what?
Ghost somebody.
Oh, the women, bro. Women, 100%. The women are most likely.
Men. Men.
This is King Ghost.
Men.
All right, so like,
Catholic.
listen. So like, my
For the
life
streets.
differs on like what I'm going through at the moment. So like, if I'm with somebody for like a little bit and like we have something going, I'm not gonna ghost them because we have a rapport already. If I'm just starting to talk to somebody and an unforeseen life circumstance comes up and I can't fucking handle talking to multiple people or one person at once, then I'm not gonna fucking talk to them because I have shit going on. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna be on my fucking phone appeasing other people when I have unforeseen life circumstances that I need to
I
handle.
like that word that you use.
Unforeseen? I'm a smart guy.
He's learning something
Unforeseen.
today.
And I'm also very cognizant of
circumstances.
people's feelings that like,
Oh, that's good. That's
if I can't be through and through and give somebody 100% of my attention,
you're not gonna waste
that
your
person's
time.
gonna feel it. And I don't want that person to feel negatively about me.
That's good.
So like, ghosting is never okay.
But
I
who
think
does it more?
Women.
I personally don't give people my attention. If I do and you ghost me, which has happened multiple times, because I just
Have you ever ghosted somebody?
no. I tell you, look,
She's
I'm not
all in.
interested.
She's
Fuck
all
off.
in.
Like I don't give people my attention, literally.
I honestly think
At all.
it goes both ways. I mean, I think men do it. I think women. I think today, I think it's,
You ghost me all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm your sister. I'm supposed
She
to.
be disappearing. She be.
No, I
language
think
am I
it's
speaking?
50-50.
She
Listen,
disappears all the
honestly,
time.
I have ghosted. I'll talk to you today because I'm bored and disappeared the next day for weeks on end. You know, I think it's both, honestly.
I think if you have my attention, I'm interested. I'm not gonna ghost you.
Yeah, but
I
who
get
does it- but
ghosted.
who does it
So
more?
men,
Yeah.
I think I.
I'm going to start with the
think
guys
men.
on this one. I think women ghost more than men do.
We need
think
a
it's-
female judge up in this
No,
place.
come on. It-
You guys
This
are
is
ahead.
You just admitted
sexist.
it that you ghost her.
Well, no, but,
No, that was
but
a
I do.
joke,
I think
though.
I think it goes both ways. I can't honestly say and I'm not trying to look like
The grand
like an
scheme of things, though,
asshole.
women tend to.
I really haven't been ghosted like that, but I do think that it goes both. I don't put myself out there to, talk to so many people either. So, but I think it goes both ways. I mean, I think if there was more women here, they'd say men. But,
This is true.
You guys are ahead, though. We do have a good
All
moderator.
right, question 4. Is it worse for a guy to accidentally like your Instagram picture from 2017 or a girl to send an I miss you text after one date?
the girl, I missed you. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's a beautiful thing.
Because he said it.
Wait, what happened on the first date is the question,
It
because it
went well.
could be
He
a
laid it down
flirty
like a
little
fucking pro.
hoish like.
Him and his micro fucking went off.
The
in
micro
that,
though,
yo.
that's
Listen,
Him and the
I'm
micro
sorry.
went off in
I want a
there.
guy to be into me 100%, but I dated a guy
after the first date. That's
went
crazy.
out with him on the first date, and he sent me an I miss you text the next day, and I was like,
How long do they talk though? After the first date, because these days
No, the
you got to
question is,
talk to like
which
someone
worse?
for a year.
Like, let's say a guy's looking
The
at
girl,
your Instagram
the
and
girl.
he accidentally likes it, or for you sending the I miss you
No,
text.
it's
Do you
The
think
I
it's
miss you
worse?
text.
It's cute for the. It's cute. Like you're looking at my
Yeah, I'm gonna agree
pictures.
with them because I
Like,
don't.
oh, you're interested.
Yeah, I don't like fucking clingy. That's like my number one turn off. Like right away, people being extremely clingy, like
Your
right
friend
away.
is offended.
If they say I miss you, as in like I miss that.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
not,
a little
like,
different,
I'm not
but-
like big on like. I like physical touch and stuff like that, but like, don't touch me every fucking minute. Don't text me every minute. Like, let me live my life, you live your life, and then we'll live our lives together happily when we're together. But don't like beat up my fucking ass like every 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Don't
like,
touch you every minute.
Don't touch somebody every minute. Like touching them, I don't know, man. Like that's crazy to me.
That's my love language.
That's
See?
like,
That's,
He's all
yeah,
about
that's,
the love.
that's my love language. Wait, what sign are
but-
you?
a Gemini.
Oh God.
Oh, what sign are you?
She said,
Leo.
Oh, no.
He's hello.
You two leave me the fuck alone.
We're both
I'm a
Leos.
Scorpio, so don't even.
listen,
ask.
I like when I have companionship. I like when I have a partner. I like when I'm vibing
When
with
you
somebody.
first meet someone, no, don't touch me all the time.
Yeah, like down the line, that's okay. But like right away, like that clingy shit, nah.
Yeah,
Her
no.
are always like.
And that like
No,
that,
right. Like glue.
and that public affection shit, I don't like that either.
Even in your relationship.
Extremely public, like at a restaurant and stuff.
Like,
Like,
if
listen,
you-
a
Like you're
tap
not
kiss is
banging
fine.
on the table, but
Yeah,
like,
like people like making out each other and stuff like that in
no, I
public.
mean,
No,
that's-
it's extra. I don't like extra. I like when somebody is just like,
It should genuine. It has to be like authentic. It has to
do
be
you
like.
think,
I think that gets me going. You start making out right at the restaurant table, you and the girl. I'll be
depending
like,
on
yo,
his mood for
I'll
the
be like,
day.
God
He is a
damn.
I think it's
Gemini.
weird that couple that sits next to each other.
That
like,
was
at
a
the
good.
table.
That was a
I
good
love
statement.
that though.
That was a very
I
good
love
statement.
it.
I want to talk to you. I
What?
don't have to talk to you. Like,
No, if you're sitting next to each
See,
other, you're like.
I don't know. I feel both ways about it. About the
in
affection.
a booth,
shit.
it's one thing.
It's more like if I'm pissed off at you, sit across from me. Sit at like
I wanna
5
look at you-
tables
I wanna
over.
look at you in the face.
I mean,
But like if we're going on a date and like you're just meeting me and like we're just getting to know each other, yeah, sit next to me because I can talk to you.
oh, we'd be a fucking atomic
Physical
bomb.
touch is a thing for me. It's like definitely a love language. But then
You would love every
We would
minute
be a
of it.
fucking-
Trust
We would be
me.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki, bro. That wouldn't be good.
More like
Girls took that round.
we won anyway. So
All right, we got question number 5.
juicy.
What is more cringy, when a guy posts a gym pic
Whose
or a
turn?
girl posts a bikini picture with her ass out? You started.
Girl with her ass out, 100%.
I hate gym pics.
But I think it's cringy
It's
on
so
both
corny.
ways. You're both,
It's so fucking
you're both looking
corny.
for the same attention. The guy's ass is his fucking arms.
Again,
and
now
his
the
chest.
guys are looking for attention on Instagram.
You guys
Bro.
are superstars.
Bro, I said I think it goes both ways. I think it's cringy either way because a girl's gonna show her ass. Is a guy gonna go and show his ass on social media? No.
Okay,
I'll
because
show my
guys
fucking
can't
ass.
wear bikinis,
I dare
so they
you.
can't take a picture of a
Show my
bikini
ass right
His
here.
because it's
ass-
mad corny.
but
But
his-
like guys post, oh, let me show my muscles,
That's his
bro.
ass,
You're,
that's what I'm trying to
you're not
show
even
you.
muscular.
Yo, chill.
You're not even muscular.
Why is that so
She's
passionate?
very
What are you so
passionate about
it
about
for?
the
So
social media.
I posted.
When it comes to social media and picture, bro.
What about a weight loss
Yo, I can
transformation?
see.
No, that's fine.
I used to
That's cool.
be a big guy. I used to be 300 pounds.
Oh, look.
I lost like a lot of weight. Is that corny?
He's
No,
getting
transformation
No,
photo
that's
is fine.
adorable.
That's
but he's
fine.
getting emotional. He's unsuppressing his feelings
But we're
right
I didn't always
now.
look like this.
All right, but honestly, we're asking men if a girl's ass out is
But
cringy.
are you every time you
they're
go
not
to the
gonna-
gym?
Every single second of it.
You're.
Every single set.
Did I even finish my sentence? Every time you go to the
Every
gym, or you post a gym pic. Every time we go to the beach, we're posting an ass pic.
No, it's cringy either way.
It's cringy.
It's
You know what I
cringy
think is the
way.
more cringy thing? Every time, like a
every
situation
day,
occurs-
like
Yeah,
every day.
men.
The questions
Of
need to be a little
course.
bit
I
more.
think it's cringier
No,
for
My
men.
point.
of course they're gonna say that.
Men.
They want to look at ass. It's different.
Right. Like
Yeah,
men.
if you
That's some men
You
look at
can
it like.
literally
But I'm
Google
literally
ass.
telling you as a woman who, again,
You can Google
ASS
ass all day
on
long, and
Google.
it shows up.
Who won that?
Girls won that round. I think.
Obviously.
Yeah,
I think Autumn's answer was fucking good.
I think Diana's answer.
I forgot
The one
what I
solidified that answer.
All right, so round 4, question 1.
Round 4.
It's
Yeah,
their
round
go,
4.
right?
Oh, we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
It's
We're gonna
your
make
go?
Frankie. We're gonna make it.
I think whoever wins should go first.
I think it's their go.
Who is more likely to get caught lurking on someone else's social media, men or women?
Who's go?
I'll
Men.
go first.
Girls are lurkers. Are you kidding me? The FBI agents.
Women.
You're the ones like.
It depends on how define
FBI
lurking.
agents, girl.
So here's the thing with this. Again, all these questions are very situational, which makes it tough. Do I think if we were to put like a statistic on it,
Higher for girls.
women,
Girls are
and I think they would
crazy.
look back a little further just to see if like a man slips up and like maybe leaves a picture of his ex on there or some
Oh,
shit.
within
But this is
5
what I'm-
minutes, we know your first name, last
But this is
name,
what I'm saying.
street
How-
address,
what is
Instagram,
define
Facebook.
lurking.
Lurking meaning like doing a little bit of a background check.
Background check, definitely women.
We have to.
Like honestly, I never scrolled back on like a woman's Instagram
Liar.
before when I was swearing
Every
everything.
man does.
No, I don't
I
because
think
I
if
just
you're
I
being
don't
a,
care.
I think
That's
if you,
not the
I think if
truth,
you're being a creep, I think it's men. I think if you're going on there to like look at bodies, I think it's men. But I think for information, it's 100% women.
The question of liking a girl's picture from 2017 shows me experience of you guys going back from 2025 to 2017 to come up with that
Girl,
question.
we will look at their cousin's page,
I
their
wrote it.
ex's page, their sister's page.
So don't say that you don't
This is
lurk.
all me, love.
I'll find your MySpace. I'll go.
Not the MySpace.
I'll
Yo,
find your
not the,
MySpace.
Your top
recently
10.
logged into my MySpace.
Yeah, I'll get it.
That's
I'll find
crazy.
it.
Crazy.
I'm
So
afraid.
I'm gonna start with the fellas on that one.
Obviously, they need to win.
Question number 2. What's worse, if a man plays a guitar solo for you on the first date, or if a woman tells you how much she hates her dad?
All right, so
What kind of
it depends on the situation.
That
It
question
depends.
makes no sense. Can you elaborate, please?
Whose goal is it?
Obviously, the man playing the guitar would probably be the.
No. What
oh
if
no.
the
I
setting
think
is-
that's romantic.
Cállate. What if the situation? What if it fits? What if it like suits the date? What if he's like romancing you, and then he's like, "Oh, I play," and she's like, "Oh, play me something."
What if he sucks?
But a girl telling you about her
Then he
daddy
wouldn't know how to
issues,
play the guitar.
Then that's cringy.
That's trauma dumping. I've had that before.
But a girl telling you on the first date, like,
Yeah, I
oh,
had that.
I think if
Straight
it comes
trauma.
up in conversation, like, "Oh, how were your parents?"
That's a weird question.
But she says, "I hate my
That's
dad."
like the opposite.
Like my dad
if you
never
came
loved
up
me.
with that,
If
that
she's-
is
if
a
she-
weird
yeah,
question.
like on the first date, I
Did
don't.
someone tell you how much they hate their
guess-
dad?
All right, my answer is the girl telling you her daddy issues. Sorry, that's.
I guess you know you smash her then if she says that. She says, "This
Yeah, you
girl-
know
She has daddy issues.
This girl has daddy
100%,
issues.
100%.
You're like this.
So easy.
You're like, oh, you hate your father?
Don't you love
All right.
The girls took that one. Question 3. Do you think it's a red
Say it.
flag if someone's bad-mouthing their ex?
I'll
No.
start this one. Yes, 100% of the time. Yes, if a person, all right, and I've been through the situation before where it happened immediately. If a person brings that up immediately, they're the ones that were wrong. You're bringing that up right away, so you're guilty about something. Everything's psychological with people. You could read people very well. You're probably good at that.
I disagree.
Okay, well, I'm gonna finish what I gotta say. So people let on the fact that they're guilty about things immediately when they say them without anything being warranted. So like, oh, my ex did this, my ex did that. It's like, okay, hun, but what the fuck did you do to your man? And then the amount of times that like, there's always two sides to every story. And like growing up, I was raised by women, majority. You know, I lived in a household full of women, so I only heard the one side of things on what this man did and this and that and the fourth. But then sometimes I would go and ask the man, like, what did she do to you? And then I would hear both sides, and then it's like, oh shit, like then you're able to kind of bring the story together.
Well,
like,
yeah, the truth
then
is
you
in the
can
middle.
judge.
So here's the thing. From the get-go, like you said, no, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, my ex. No. But I have been in situations where I need to
Establish a
provide
boundary.
information of certain situations, of certain people that are like, okay, this and this and this. It's not me talking about my ex, and it's not from the get-go and for no reason. But I agree with you to an extent. But at the end of the day, if it's not like, is it your first date, your second date, you've been talking for 6 months, you're dating, it just depends on the situation because.
I think relationships are very, very tricky, and I think that both sides always play a part in a
And
situation.
again, men do lie a lot. with
Of course.
suppressing their feelings.
Like, I've had many ex-girlfriends in my life, and I can honestly say, like, in every single situation, if I'm being honest with myself, that shit was 50-50 the whole way through. Is that I played a negative part in it that I could have been better at, she played a negative part in it that she could have been better at, and then we just failed, and it just happens.
So
So I
there's,
think
like-
it always two to tango. Obviously, sometimes there's shitty people, so it's situational. But I do think it is a 50-50 effort.
Situational.
It
You
is
said the word.
situational.
That's
What do you think,
exactly
Ash?
what I was thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like, I don't know.
So I think it
thinking
depends
about the
on the
Bronco.
situation. I don't think that often. I first of all, on a first date period, you shouldn't be talking about your exes. Like that's a red flag for me. I think that if you're deep in your, not even deep, but if you're getting to know each other and the question pops up about, oh, what was your last relationship? And in that last relationship, maybe it was a little toxic. I mean, I'll tell you straight up, like I was a little toxic, you know, or that person was.
Hell yeah,
But
I was too.
I
Sure,
think
for
that if
sure.
you are the one just like it's just coming out of your mouth for no reason, then no, you should.
No
then you
reason,
should-
and she did
Yeah, it
everything, or he
wasn't
did everything
warranted.
wrong.
No,
Like, nah, no
100%.
way.
But here's the thing.
way.
Sometimes people, I've been in
I can't stand a victim.
situations
So.
that
I think more often than
I
not.
literally was an angel. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but like, I literally was like really good.
When's your birthday, hon?
Babies. Yeah, when's your
I'm a
birthday,
Leo.
my
Oh.
girl?
July.
Oh.
You're August.
Oh,
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna side with the guys. I think that it's a major red flag if you're just.
If you're just talking about
From the get-go.
from the
get-go.
if you're always
Rewind
talking
this up
about
good.
your ex, I'm sorry, you're
She's-
stuck on your ex.
She's
I
an
don't think you
angel.
should
Let
be
me tell
bad
you
mouthing
something.
anybody. To be honest.
No.
With you. If the person's
No.
not there to defend
It's
themselves,
not bad-mouthing, it's
I
facts.
think that it's take your responsibility. Say you're part of why it
Yeah.
didn't work out.
one thing I will
let
say
it
is
go.
if you're using it as a boundary establishment, hey, this happened to me in my
100 yes,
past,
I agree.
and I don't want you doing that,
I
then you
agree.
could relate it. But
That's
like,
what
I
I'm
agree.
talking
I
about.
agree.
then I agree with you
I
there.
agree.
But if you're just using
yeah.
it,
So girls win.
And this is coming from I've been in two really bad abusive relationships, but there's no way in hell that I'm going to be sitting there with you on a date and being like, oh, my ex used to beat my ass and he used
Did
to
it
do
say
this, he used
first
to do
date,
that.
though?
Like
No,
that's
just
just
said,
it's a red flag.
Exactly. You need to elaborate on the question.
I think that once you get deeper into your
need to
relationship, you bring up again, like you said, your boundaries.
moderator.
Question
first
four.
date, I would never.
Okay.
Of course,
Shout out.
Question number
Shout
4.
Give me some fucking wine.
Who would get more embarrassed if their Google history went public, men or women?
Men.
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 Gay
Men.
porn.
Men. Gay porn.
No, they just Google everything. I think they Google everything.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just.
I've
Hold
looked-
on. Can we follow that up with the other question I have that's on there, and then we'll do a
I've
tufa?
seen it.
Well, question 5. If each person on the table needs.
I've gotten into
No.
fights.
What other question?
No.
Do women-
Do women watch porn?
Yeah.
And just label 2 winners.
I'll
It's
tell
all
you
right.
straight up right
you
now.
can do it. Do women watch porn? That's one of my
Yes,
questions.
100%.
Yeah,
What kind-
absolutely.
What kind of porn?
I mean, that goes by person by person. Are you asking personally what kind of porn?
You don't have to answer.
I mean,
I'm
He's like,
celibate.
he's like, I'm basically.
But
asking
I'm pretty
you
sure
yes.
women watch porn.
listen,
Men watch vile shit.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm
Men
sorry.
watch gay porn.
There's nothing that I'm not watching. There's nothing that I'm not into. I even go on dark porn. I'm watching. All
What
of
is
it.
dark porn? I ain't never heard of that porn before.
Yeah, Google it.
Sick, dude. So
She's
the
really
girls,
trying to
got
Google
both
it.
of
I'd
those.
rather make my own.
The girls got
That
both
too.
of those, right?
We're talking about who would get embarrassed.
Who would get embarrassed? Oh, men.
Men
Who would get embarrassed more? If
Like I wouldn't. I would think it's a turn.
Men.
I would think it's a turn on if like I saw a
Men.
woman watch.
Like every kid
certain
with a
types of porn.
stepmother would have a problem. You know what I mean? Like if
Wait,
Unless
what
like
was
they
the
were watching,
first
like, unless
question?
like
We're on
women
a
watching
different
softcore, and
question.
I'd be like, oh, this bitch is.
The
weird.
Google history.
Who would get
No, they
embarrassed?
combined
Men.
it.
Men.
Men.
Absolutely.
Men.
These days, men.
Yeah. All right. So the girls won that round.
Yes.
Cheers to
All
that.
right. Each person on the table needs to present their worst date experience, and I will judge on which team who has the better story.
I love this one. Do you guys want me to go first?
Men goes first.
Okay. So I went out to a steakhouse with a girl from high school that I ended up reconnecting with, and
Aww.
this is a long time ago. So if any girls watching this right now, it's not about you.
It's not about you, homie.
Not everything is about
We went
you.
to Peter Luger's, so obviously, that's the one. I thought she was great in high school. We went out, and I'm a conversationalist, so there'll never be like a quiet moment,
Yeah.
And she just sat there in fucking silence
Nope.
the entire time. And I kind of interrupted her, and I said, "Are you nervous or something? You kind of like not saying anything." So I went to the maitre d' and I paid the bill, and
You
I left.
left. You left her there?
Congratulations.
You didn't drive her to the steakhouse?
Oh, okay.
we met
All right,
there.
you didn't wait. Okay.
But I paid.
Oh, okay.
I plead the fifth on this question. I don't have no dating stories. You can pass it on to the girls.
Alrighty.
They lose automatically.
Girls?
No, we would
I
lose
have not
automatically.
been on a date in a very long time. I've dated, like,
what's the
been with
worst?
someone.
What's the worst story?
worst?
So the worst time, I was actually with the person for like 4 years, 5 years, whatever. And as stupid as it sounds, I don't even know if it's considered even. I don't even think it's like should be in the podcast. Like I don't even think it should be an answer.
So don't.
You could
But I
short it.
ordered steak and lobster because that is my go-to.
Did he blow
I
down on
love
you?
steak and I love lobster.
He said, pick
The
one.
fact that I
No
ordered a
surf and turf for
lobster.
you.
This was my boyfriend of 4, like maybe 5 years. I just moved to New York, so yeah, like 5 years, I think. He got up and left me
Because you ordered lobster?
because I ordered lobster and he thought it looked disgusting.
I'm dead.
That's weird.
I don't know if that.
know
I mean,
what
it's not like a date. He was my boyfriend, but he
he's a-
thought
It's
it
a
looked.
date. It's a date.
He
Sit
thought
down
it
on a
looked
date.
so disgusting. He got up and left me and made me Uber home.
Shouldn't have been dating him, Diana.
Lobster man, you're
All
a
right, so
psychopath.
my
together.
worst, and I don't really have a lot of dating stories, so it's not even gonna sound like the worst shit ever, but for me it was. He picked me up in a very nice car, like a Ferrari, I think it was. I should have known from that fucking moment. We went and he took me to a fucking bar, so that's another, obviously you're just trying to sleep with me. We get there, and you took me to a bar where you know every fucking body. Everybody. So
Everybody or
every
everybody?
fucking body. So as we're trying to get to know each other, everyone's coming up to, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So we're getting interrupted every 5 seconds. Then what made it even worse, he goes to me, oh, you see that girl over there? The one that keeps staring at us? That's my ex. She's so jealous right now. I'm like, yo, bro.
That's actually made cringy.
I'm like, yo, bro. Like,
You
that's
just won that round.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
you're
the only one
corny.
with a good
I
story.
left.
Are they ahead?
I left.
They're like severely ahead, right?
That just sealed the deal for them, actually. That's that third round. They won.
Round 5. You are.
All right, so round 5.
You guys are gonna
question
take
1.
off.
Do you think it's weird when women get overly excited when sports come on?
No, I was raised around sports. I love football, college football, Alabama football. Just saying.
Roll Tide.
I don't know. I never
Roll
been in that
Tide,
situation.
baby. I think
even
it's.
about nothing
I
but the
think men. Wait, what is the question? Repeat that.
Do women get overly? Do you think it's weird when women get overly excited about
No,
sports?
I don't. I think it's a. Men might think it's weird because we're interested in things that they don't.
I think it's weird
we're
when
smart
men
enough
get
to be
overly
interested
excited.
in.
Like too excited. Like what are you doing, bro? We're in the living
Yeah.
room.
I think it's a good thing. I don't know.
We're not at the game.
I
Like,
love football. I
If we're
love
at the game, it's
basketball.
one
I love
thing.
UFC. I get excited.
yeah, I love boxing, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my
Men
god.
men get excited when the Victoria's Secret like
Yeah, me
fashion
too.
show happens.
Oh man,
Me
I'm
too.
So excited.
That's weird,
But me
right?
too.
I'm like, yeah, girl,
No.
you walk down that.
But
Me
it's
too,
weird that
though.
we
You
like
walk
it's
down that
weird
aisle.
that we like sports.
I
No,
agree.
it's not
What do you
weird.
guys think?
I don't.
It should be more normalized.
To be honest with you, I think that it's a little bit more like annoying. We're like, I'm a
that we
big
know more than
football
you do
fan.
than about sports.
You would never in your life.
Oh,
Never.
trust me, I do.
No, you would.
I used to
not.
play football
Me too.
in my dreams.
Same in college.
in my dreams.
But
Can't.
I think
can't
it's
know
like
this.
I think it's a little ridiculous. Like if you're a man, like a grown man, right, and if you're betting on the football game, that all bets are off. Then I don't care. You go crazy. But you're sitting there because you're a Giants fan. You're gonna sit at the TV and you're gonna cry at the TV because they lost the football game, or you're gonna get up
'Cause
and you're
we're
gonna
women,
start
we
jumping
cry.
around and fucking going crazy.
No, he's talking about men.
Talking about men.
We're
Men.
talking about
You're just
women
dying-
right now.
you're
We're
just
talking
dying
about
to debate
we're
me.
talking about us. We are talking about women.
Do I do it like to?
women
We're not talking
or
about
men?
men.
No,
You're talking
no,
about
the
men
question-
crying.
No.
That-
Listen to the question there,
Do you think it's,
Autumn.
no, she's right. Do you think that it's weird when women get overly
women are
excited?
always
Oh, I
right.
thought it said
Your favorite color is clear.
I'm sad.
All right, so yeah, I don't think it's that weird.
Oh no! Go with your first answer.
I'll take it over.
Of
I have
course,
I have
men
no
can
problem arguing with
cry.
you.
Of course, men can cry.
Can't take it.
I don't care.
You're just mad
You've
that
met
you're
your
a
match.
woman
Why do you keep talking to him? I'm talking to you now.
because he had the you're
She's
agreeing
locked
with
in.
me. He's not.
Do I think it's
locked in.
weird if women get overly excited about sports? I've been in situations where there was some women who were a little strange, and they get a like let's just say it's a certain type of woman in the
But
Kansas
it's
City
okay
Chiefs
if a
are
man
on.
does it, right? It's okay if you're strange, but it's not okay if we're strange.
No, it's not. It's society.
No, it's a double standard actually. So
I don't
yeah,
believe in
you're
double
right.
standards. I'm old school. I don't know.
I doubt that.
I think that it's. I don't think. I
We
definitely
all
think it's a
school,
little.
trust me.
I
He
think it's a little
says men
strange.
can cry.
I think it's.
Men can cry at the TV, but women can't.
I don't think
No,
women
I'm
can cry
saying
in
that
the
I think
Totally
it's,
off
I said
subject.
I said it's weird if a man cries at the TV
Yeah, he
if it's
said men.
football.
We were
loses.
talking about men for once.
But I'm saying
we were
I would
talking
think of
about
it-
women.
Women and men. If both you guys get up and start crying at a football game, you're both psychopaths.
All right, Autumn. All right, let me paint a picture for
Okay,
you. Kansas City
Christopher.
Chiefs are playing the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. Woman
I don't
gets
give a
up
fuck
with.
about either one of them.
I don't care about the teams.
It's
Let's
not
just
about
you're
the teams,
team you're a
bro.
fan of. Man, a woman gets up when Patrick Mahomes scores a touchdown.
shoot myself.
Fucking yeah, let's go. You're not gonna think that woman's weird?
No, I'll be like, hell yeah, bitch,
Then you
let's
judge
go.
it.
What
Then
the
you
fuck? Let's
then,
go.
Then you judge your question off of that, James.
Okay.
Judge it. What is it?
It's not
buddy?
weird.
So if the girl actually knows what she's talking about, I think it's kind of a turn on when she likes it.
Exactly, and it's not weird. Girls win again. Thank
If
you.
If she's just pretending to like
All
be
right, piss
involved.
off,
You guys
James,
already won the
give it to
debate.
woman.
You think this? You thought the men were gonna win?
All right, question number 2.
I
Why
definitely
is-
knew we were gonna win.
Why is dating and finding a partner so difficult in this generation?
Because they're all fucked up.
Whores.
Because they're all fucked, men and women. The society is trash.
Older woman, younger woman,
First
they're
of
all
all,
fucked
I'm
up.
sorry to say, but social media, even though we're doing this for social media, it ruins your whole relationship.
People have the illusion. It's an illusion of options. So, like, let's just say
Mm-hmm.
one thing your partner is lacking in, they always think they could find a replacement.
But they can't.
But they can't because you're right. Because it's an
Grass
illusion.
ain't greener.
Yeah, the grass is not greener on the
grass,
other
no.
side. It's that people always think that they could find something better than what
Yes.
they're with and not accept the person's
Yes,
flaws.
100%.
Am I allowed to be 100% honest here?
Sure, yeah, yeah.
You've been 100%
You've been
honest. this whole
100% honest for an hour and a half.
Now
Now
she's
she asked the
asking.
question.
Now
No, this is
she's
about to
asking
get
if you
real
can be
dirty.
honest.
Tell us
Go
how you
ahead.
really feel.
Yeah, please,
Okay,
please,
so-
Autumn. We haven't
Superstar.
heard enough.
The experience I've taken is men are more interested in my men friends than
Yeah, we're talking about men,
Men.
So
you- like
you've
them
dated a lot of
being my
guys that-
man.
You've dated a lot of guys
With
that
vaginas.
Turned out to be.
a lot of guys. No, I'm just joking.
Where do you live that she's dating all these gay guys? Why don't you come
Island.
down? You live in exactly.
I'm
there
sorry that you
go.
dealt with that, huh?
There you
No,
go.
not literally, but like no, it's just they're more interested. Y'all took that wrong. They're more interested in becoming like more.
So you say you don't have any guy friends.
Oh, we
I
caught
don't.
her.
So how's dude more interested in your guy friends?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
You said it.
Say it.
How many guy friends? How many guy friends do you have right now?
I'm gonna
Two,
friend up all your
three.
guy friends and find out if they're trying to bang
Hey,
you.
hold on.
No,
Hold on.
so men are more interested as like no, not me as personal, but men are more interested in what their guy friends have to offer, what their guy friends are like doing, what's going on
They
with
have
their
FOMO?
guy friends versus hey, you know what? You said it's more difficult to date these days, right?
Absolutely.
So they're more interested in being with their guy friends or their girl's guy friends than they are being with their girl doing relationship things. They would rather go out to the club, first question I think ever, like of the whole thing, second question maybe, than being with their, like, than going on a date or a vacation with their girl. They're worried
don't
about the
even remember the
guys
question.
more than they are with the girls.
You just need to get out of Staten Island, I guess. Just girls got to get to
It's not
Brooklyn.
even Staten
Get
Island,
her-
I'll be
get-
honest.
get her to
It's-
Why is
Brooklyn or
dating
something.
These
finding a
days.
partner these
Go to
days
Brooklyn or
so difficult?
something. I
Well,
don't
yeah.
know.
Brooklyn
You
too.
said social
Because
media.
Jersey,
I think
Brooklyn.
100%
Brooklyn's
social
different.
media.
I'm celibate
and
for a reason.
Nobody has any morals
find the right
anymore.
one.
I think morals out the window.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's definitely
They're
I'm
too
gonna go
worried
with
about the
guys.
guys.
Yeah. Question number 4. The guys took that one.
They didn't even
They
answer.
did.
we did.
Most certainly did.
I didn't hear.
You're not
He
listening.
said the grass was green on the other side, which it's not.
It's not. It's
No,
it's never is.
All right. So who's more likely to start a petty fight, men or women?
Men.
Oh no! Are you kidding?
think
You
it
don't
depends
believe
on the
that?
person.
That's crazy. She
The
doesn't.
Me?
guys won that
That's what
round
she's
just off
looking
that
for.
answer. Just off that alone.
That's how petty you are.
Yeah.
That's how bad you are.
This one, there shouldn't
By
be
the
a,
way,
there shouldn't
it's
be
a
man
guy
moderator
judge.
here. This
What
one's
do you
not
mean?
going to be
There's
good.
plenty of men who
The man
It's a guy
moderator
judge.
picked the winner.
That's what I
The
said.
man
Just take
moderator
the
picked
win in
won already.
silence.
They won.
Oh, you said that men
They won
picked
the
the
debate.
petty
They won the
fights?
debate already. They won 3 out of the 5
I know, but I'm
rounds.
just saying.
No, he said you guys won
You
that
won
one.
because you said men picked.
He's giving you the win out of petty.
Yeah. No,
Petty,
no,
yeah.
because it's
No,
true.
it's true.
Nah,
Women
there's
picked the
but
petty
no,
fight.
there's plenty of men who nitpick and bitch for no reason.
Are you kidding me?
No, but I think that if I establish a boundary, which I do immediately,
I've witnessed fights
if I-
for no reason.
If I take a woman seriously, right? And I immediately say what I don't like and what
Yeah.
I like right off the bat.
Are
We
you
could be
like that though?
100%.
You're like, look, I don't like this. I like this.
Controlling.
You should be.
You're
but you should be,
controlling?
but you're
No, not controlling.
That's very unattractive.
Not controlling.
It's
but like
boundaries,
if there's certain things that I don't like that one woman is going to give me, then I'm going to choose that woman. Is that if I say, listen, I don't want you at the fucking
So
bar
only
every
green
night until
flags,
3 o'clock
never
in the
red
morning.
flags.
That's like an extreme. I don't want you at the bar every night till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I don't want you posting your ass on Instagram.
Why are you not with her though at the bar until 3 in the morning?
Because, he
Because
doesn't
I'm
get
a
the
grown
bar.
man. I got
yeah,
work
maybe
at
he has a
5.
job.
No, I'm saying other than that, on your day off, why are you not at the bar with
Because
her?
I
maybe he
could,
doesn't wanna spend
but
every
like
day off
also
at the
I'm at a
bar.
point in my life where like I don't want to be at the bar till 3 in the
Right.
morning. That's like
Right.
that's an extreme circumstance.
Right? No,
I
I
like
agree.
that answer.
Yeah,
No,
like
I agree.
I'm a homebody now.
Yeah,
like there's a
same.
very rare occasion where like I'm out and about like
You're
that.
lucky we left our houses tonight because we were about to go to bed. We were both cooking dinner. We were literally about to
That
knock
is my
out.
love language, and like I need a woman who's okay with that. And
Yeah,
also like
100%.
I live a life of like I go on one vacation a year. I work all year around. I don't want to be out every 5 fucking minutes. Like
Yeah.
I want to go to dinner and I want to go home and I want to relax and I want my woman to be there for me when I get to the house.
But you're not gonna go out to the bar without
if I'm
her
and
all
he
the
could
time.
he could vouch for me that
All
when
the
I'm in a
time.
relationship, like
I don't believe him. He's
No,
he's
he'll
Gemini.
answer
It depends on
honestly.
it depends on his personality that day.
We're loyal people.
for?
Clearly, if you believe in birth signs, like that's our number one thing. Loyalty.
I'm a Leo. Hello.
Very loyal is that like if I'm in a
Leos are
relationship,
awful.
I'm not going to a club
I
or a
agree.
bar or on vacation
We're not
or
going to start
anywhere
bringing up the stars.
without my woman.
Not the star signs.
Yeah.
Leos are fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
the
Leos
best.
are
You love us,
attention
though.
whores.
We are literally the best, and that's why you're his best friend and she's mine.
Leo's a fire sign. Geminis and fire signs go together.
No, you're not.
The guys won that round.
Yes, they are.
You're not a fire sign.
right,
You're
question
literally a
five.
water
Is
sign.
this
Leo
it?
is a fire
So
sign.
last question.
How are you
Last
gonna
question,
tell
girls.
him?
Last question. Who falls in love quicker, men or women?
Me, I fall in love.
This
Men
guy over
secretly-
here, this guy over here falls in
Men
love
never
with everything.
tell their feelings, and they never express their emotions because their society makes them suppress their emotions. But realistically, women have so many guards up. We don't fall in love. We think we do,
You
and
find
we
the right man,
might.
though, he's gonna break
but
all those
men
down.
actually,
Yeah.
he's gonna pick you because you guys are losing. But men actually fall
making
in
it sound like I'm
love
sexist
quicker.
while they were-
A little
Men
bit.
fall in love quicker because they have less options, and men fall in love quicker.
If
period.
you
That's all I
find
can
if you
say.
find a man that's not like if you find an actual man, like a rugged man, he's gonna break down those walls and you're gonna fall in love easy.
We're the rugged men.
Where are they? Can I meet them?
Shout out to the two
Can you
hosts of
introduce
Intentionally
us?
Unintelligent. Who are you
Hi,
choosing
I'm
for that?
Angelo, how you doing? This is
You gonna
Chris.
answer? Or am I just going off the two of them?
I agree with them.
Agree with them?
I think so.
I didn't even answer the question, but I don't think it's men or women. I think it's a person thing. I think it's an individual thing.
It's another person.
It's an individual thing. I think if you generalize it,
We won.
probably men because there aren't a lot of like there's not a lot of prospects.
We're talking about men, not boys.
Yes.
Women fuck who they
So I'm
want.
sorry,
men
the guys
fuck
on
who
that
they
one.
can.
They won that round. Girls win it overall, 3-2.
Hey.
Congratulations.
So guys, listen, these two over here, Diana and Autumn, they're starting a podcast of their own. It's called the Ruthless Twins Podcast. You can find them on Instagram. You guys are, I'm assuming, going to be on Spotify and all the major platforms.
Yes, TikTok.
Everybody, make
YouTube.
sure you tune in. As far as the reaction goes for this, we want to get the audience very much involved. We're going to be posting clips throughout the entire week, and let us know what you guys think. We really appreciate you guys coming down.
Thank
though.
you for
And
having
shout out
me.
to the girls
Thank
for
you. It
winning
was
this
fun.
one.
Thank you for
It was
having
real
us.
fun.
All right, that's a wrap.
Pleasure.